Hello, everyone. Good morning, and welcome here to the Tuesday morning, short morning sports stream. Back here in NBA 2K16, ready to continue my career and maybe eventually get myself into legendary status. Let's see here. Before I start, I do have some extra coins. And I need practice. To unlock, more upgrades for myself, so figured, yeah, there we go. There's a good way to use some coins in the meantime. Oh, wouldn't it be great to get to legendary status? But I guess that's why I am continuing to do this. Alright, let's kick things off here with the 76ers. Alright. Let's wear one of our aways. There we go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. For Philadelphia, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. And Joel Embiid missed all of last season with an injury. Now that he's getting some action on the floor.
Well, he's very fluid.
You
he's got great movement, gets up and down the floor for his size. He's got really good footwork for a guy who's been sitting out that long. He's a legitimate 7-footer, Shaq, and those are rare and hard to find.
Okay. Excuse me there. Had a little itch on my head.
And he's equally comfortable scoring in either position. I like that about his game. Feet work is
How's his feet work?
Excellence at its finest.
I know I said that I would have the Extra Life stuff up yesterday. If you watched any of the streams yesterday or saw my tweet, I'm going to be taking part in the Extra Life drive this year. And I know I said yesterday I was going to at some point have the link up early in case you wanted to donate ahead of time. But I got sidetracked last night, so I forgot to do it. But I will get it up at some point today. I will remember. I'll try not to get sidetracked too much.
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court
Nice
in the Eastern
throwback
Conference.
uniforms.
Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Pacers
So yeah,
will play
I'll
just
definitely
this
get
one
that
game on
taken
the road
care of.
before returning back to
At least by
These
some
guys
point
are hot,
tonight.
no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Oh wow!
I
didn't
don't
even
think
do
they're too
that.
worried about the winning streak coming to an end, especially if they just do what they've been doing, which is play good, solid, smart basketball at both ends of the floor.
And given some of the other teams they've taken down during this streak, you've got to believe
last night I
they're
got
going to add one more to it tonight.
I turned
As
on
long as they don't come out
Destiny,
here
kind
and
of
lay
check
an egg.
things out and
Here's
check
the
out their
starting group for
Halloween
the Indiana
stuff.
Pacers.
And
At the 4 spot. Ellis is out
ended
there
up
with
getting
Hill.
sidetracked
It's
by
Paul
that.
George, and it's Hill in at the 5 down low.
But tonight I plan on
Now,
watching
here's
the
Hill.
Bulls opener, so I won't get distracted
sets a
by
screen for
gaming,
Hill.
and
6 to
I'll
shoot.
be able to, just
Dishes it to Moore. Good, and it's Hill.
I'll just be like
Assist.
hanging out watching the game
Moore's
with my
got the
computer
scoreboard
by me, so
going
I
with
can
his first points of the night
do
for
it
Indiana.
while I'm watching the game or before I start watching the game too.
And here is Rote. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Okafor. Mullen kicks to Roten. The feed now to Landry. Puts it up. And that one's good. Here's Hill. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Moore. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best.
Destiny's Halloween stuff is, I have to say, I have to hand it to him. It's a lot better than last year's, just giving you the dorky little jack-like things.
Mullen with the ball. He's coming off a 19.
Of course, I'll be showing off a little bit of that if you haven't seen it already. I'll be showing off a little bit more of that this afternoon when I jump into some Destiny.
Now Hill. Tony Roten missing on the 3. Out in his own on the break. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And if anything, if you have seen, well, I'll be showing off what I have thus far.
At all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He's perfect from the line this time. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Clippers.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Roten's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And it's Hill penetrating. Here's
Moore. That was a dumb decision. I didn't realize he was going to get around him.
6 points for Freak.
That's my fault.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead.
I should have let Hill have that.
He's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Roten with it. He's against Hill. Mullen passes to Landry. Shot is off. Great
nice
shot time from Moore. He feeds it to Ellis. And he
get in there. Thank you.
Ellis has got his first bucket of the night.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Yeah, I'm excited, you know, with the NBA season opening. I'm excited to really get a good regular season look at the new offense for the Bulls.
He added, he's one of the best in the league at blowing by his defender and finishing at the rim. We've got a force.
You know, you get some decent looks and all that, you know, for during preseason, but you never really get to see the actual thing and really see how it works until the regular season.
All right, Doris. Now here is Hill. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Landry gets the bucket.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Now here's Okafor. George Hill missing his last shot. Okafor. It's held in by George. Outside Hill. Out to the right wing. Here's Moore.
Oh, shooting foul.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of counts.
I was at the 3-point
It's on Jahlil Okafor. The Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls, and it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Ellis. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Hill.
I've gotten half of my points at the line
for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now here's Marshall. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. He dishes it to Noel. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's more. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
The Pacers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. Now, here's Marshall. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Checking the crowd out.
Here's Sampson. He's guarded by Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one a little...
Brick.
For Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Freak comes in for Scott. Paul George, he's checked in for Solomon Hill. And it's Hill in for C.J.
Try not to allow inside baskets.
Here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Freak is out there with Hill, and it's Hill in at the 1. Now, here's Marshall. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Covington's shot is off. Indiana leading by 4. Moore outside. In the corner, George with it. Back to Moore. Ball's knocked loose.
Oh.
Stolen by Noel. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Marshall with it. George picks him up from the corner. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the 76ers. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Hill kicks to Moore. And the rejection by Noel. Marshall dishes to Okafor. Noel, a screen on Stuckey. Roten the pass to Marshall. Chance there to take the lead, missing.
All right, hold on a second. Stream on my computer that I have open to monitor just froze up. I keep that going so I make sure I don't lose my mic at any point. There we go.
And Indiana shooting the ball at 42%. Outside Hill. Hill gets a screen from Moore. They set the screen. Looking to end the drought. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
Except for getting my shot swatted back in my face.
Pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended with 19 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly
I know we got out of position a lot there. I mean, really rotate all that well, but
planet in that game. He did it all.
Can't allow baskets like that.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Well, for the past month, it's been quite a three-point shooting display for these small forwards. Just check out their percentages from long range. Paul George on top.
As soon as he crosses half court, he
trouble
just might drop a
in the
bomb
post, eh?
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with him.
Now here's Moore. He's got 10. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
I'm not shooting well in this game, only 50%.
Roten kicks to Landry. Outside, Mullen, and he gets the bucket. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead. Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. George dishes to Hill. And there's the pass to Moore. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
That post-move score, yeah, it's pretty easy to hit a layup when he wasn't even trying to guard me.
Here's Covington. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Ellis, and there are the Pacers with another
nailed it.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Here's what Philadelphia's going. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, you've got to be pleased with that first half. The ball was moving. Your guys were sharing. Things were going well for you. What about it pleased you?
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Frank. Back to you, Kevin.
Really interesting camera work there. I know I've made that comment before.
Welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Freak really making a difference here.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Carl Landry is out there with Okafor. Then it's Tony Roten. Then it's Mullen. And it's Covington in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That's good. And that's now
look at that extra screen there.
Monte Ellis.
This is absolutely
nice
flat
on the inside. Hard to get that one
back here. I got him.
The big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there.
Go, Ellis, go, go, go.
Artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And it's Okafor missing.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
There's the pick. Hill passes to Moore. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I tried to drive in, but the pass came a little late, and Landry started to recover there, so I figured I might as well do the quick shot while I was still mostly open.
Buries it from about 10 feet away. Covington's got his second basket of the game.
And that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up the jump shot.
Outside,
I'm just flattening everybody.
The shot no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And no one did anything with it.
2 minutes into the second half of play.
Oh, no.
But they get it back. Tries again. And it's Okafor missing.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Easy back down
the court.
You
should shoot your way out of it.
Catch my breath a little bit here.
Teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Covington dishes to Landry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Gonna get to it to block it.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And it's Ellis penetrating. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Covington passes to Okafor. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Really nice job to convert.
Come on, me.
You
gotta get up there and block
stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Oh, back this way.
Freak
Back
sets
this
a
way.
screen for Hill.
Hit the brick wall.
And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
It's stolen by Hill. Now the Pacers moving it up. Ellis with the ball, pushing their lead to double digits. Ellis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim. A moment here to see the numbers for Hill. He's around 10 points per game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation, peripheral vision.
I was just slowly losing my mind.
Natural talent as well, really shining through.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Well, almost a completely new group. I'm still here.
Pass to Moore. Miles off the pick from Moore. And Turner kicks to Moore. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Look at that excellent ball movement.
Moore's got 16 points.
We are so
really
good.
Not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
I know that's mean. He's so short.
Stuckey dishes to Moore. Outside Hill. Passes it to Stuckey. It's back to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Moore penetrating.
Ooh,
misses from close range.
No.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Jackson passes to Marshall. Embiid the screen. And Marshall kicks to Embiid. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that layup.
To give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Stuckey dishes to Turner. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey.
That's very embarrassing.
Turner's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with
that's why I need to get my inside
D
score up a
been
little
able
bit
to keep up.
And so he earns it.
But I can't do it until I start attending practices and get more attribute
The
upgrades.
76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first.
2 shots.
That one misses. Pacers leading by 12.
Whoop! You gotta go this way, buddy.
Stuckey into the lane. He kicks it to Turner. From deep, Miles. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort. I think
matter.
The starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
More.
Got it.
Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb.
Would have had a little more time.
There, maximizing.
Somebody
every
would have passed it
second
to me.
of the clock in that situation. Well done.
Mashing the call for pass button.
And we're back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And Indiana shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57% on the court for Indiana. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Turner is out there with Freak. And it's George in at the 3 slot.
First team foul.
Pacers substitution. Jordan Hill. Mullen against Stuckey.
That's the opposite direction of my screen. Okay.
Back to Moore. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And good. And
there we go.
Nice bounce off the
that
right
nice
iron
cross
and
court
down.
pass.
George has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Indiana. Okafor with a screen on Hill. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hill. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And he gets the bucket. And the Pacers
racking
lead
up
by
some
18.
assists in this game.
And an important part of every team's game.
I'm at 3.
Look at the hustle
That's
stats
racking
for
up
the
assists in a
the
game
activity
for,
level
for
defensively,
me.
I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
They set the pick.
Move the ball.
Oh, missed.
Moore outside. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Right down the middle.
And that's now 20
I was
points
hoping
for
for
Freak.
like a
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart,
but
with
that
their
didn't
passing.
happen. Just
Purposeful
a simple
passing
layup.
it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assist.
Carl Landry's checked in for the 76ers. Tony Roten comes in for Marshall. The Pacers also with a sub. Monte Ellis checked in for Rodney Stuckey.
Ready to party.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Roten, the pass to Covington. Good.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
And here is Hill. There's a screen. Shoots off the screen. Here's Moore. Okafor grabs the miss.
I was not expecting him to pass it back there, and then I took an awful shot.
Picked by Okafor. Roten with it, picked up by Ellis. So he gets the whistle.
Okay, well,
contact on the way up, and 2 shots.
I'm gonna make him earn something.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jahlil Okafor. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good for Okafor.
He earned it.
Indiana leading by 16. Outside Hill to the paint. It's tipped. Okafor with the steal.
Oops.
3 on 3.
Oh, look at that transition.
Mullen against Hill.
Nothing for it.
Mullen kicks to Roten. Landry with the screen.
Nothing for the turnover.
And that one's good.
They make the shot anyway.
A lot of space.
I
right
spoke
there to
too
get
soon.
that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Freak sets a screen for Hill. Hill inside. Count the bucket.
Hey!
And the Pacers lead by 16.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency
on.
at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Like to get that last rebound.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
And And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Roten kicks to Okafor. Okafor with a screen on George. Covington dishes to Landry. He used that pick to get in close.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Moore left side. Hill inside, covered by Okafor. Outside Hill. Indiana moving the ball.
Enough on that one.
Outside George.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
George gets a screen from Moore. Shot clock at 5. George passes to Hill. Good.
That's how to orchestrate for your team.
That works.
Terrific pass.
A minute 50 left in the game. Now here's Roten. Started by Hill. Roten, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Come on, last rebound. Don't you elude me.
Mullen against Hill. Now here's Roten. D right on him. The dish to Okafor. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Miss a shot!
Okafor's got 4 points this quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pacers.
Mark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the
Hey,
extra
I got my
rebounds,
own
too.
board.
And so
There we
taking
go.
a look at their record, a
All
nice
fails, get it
milestone they'll be
yourself.
picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
Really a
See,
big-time
I missed
win
that
for
shot
these
on
guys.
purpose so I
They
could get
lost
that
their
rebound.
first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you got to believe that's important, Greg. I mean, it's one thing to lose both games of an interconference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
And beyond the actual result of this
It's
game,
all part of
fans
my
are gonna
master
look back
plan.
and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Every time.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Oh, I didn't stay long enough to see if I got player in the game. I guess I'll find out here.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
He showed just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs.
Oh, there they go, throwing hot dogs
he
again.
Put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what
Nice
I'm talking about, Ernie.
shot of
He shot over
whoever's butt
50%
that
from
was.
the field in the game. A testament
I know that
to
was
how
a
hard
block
he
I
worked
had,
to
but
always find the best look possible.
Really an unflattering
He was
camera
in
angle
constant
of it.
motion. He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Biddity-bop-boop-beep-beep-beep-beep. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Oh yeah! And 3 turnovers again. Seems to be a theme here lately. Alright, and the shoot around. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, buzz buzz. Whoops. No, I wanted to go here first. Oh, I really need to focus on practices. Oh, I got a Gatorade t-shirt. Guess maybe it's in my park apparel? I don't really see it. Do I have anything other than, like, pants? Guess not. Okay, so they're saying they see it in my collection. But yet, I don't see it anywhere. Maybe it's in the hot items? Oh, I bet you it's under Gatorade. Maybe? No, I think that's just like Boost. Maybe I overlooked it somewhere. Nope. Maybe it's in the NBA store? No. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. Let's go home to play the Heat.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. All right, guys, topic of the day. There was a stat that came out that was really interesting. Until last season, every NBA Finals in the last 15 years included either Duncan, Kobe, or Wade. Kenny, do you think Wade's impact on the NBA?
I think it has. I would
underrated?
say that I can't name 3 two guards in the history of the game that have a better career than him. I don't think I can name more than 3. Jerry West, Michael Jordan. That's about it. I'm not sure.
You know, above all else, Wade has one title.
Kobe.
He's done it in a number of roles with a number of rosters.
Yeah, Wade just had a pretty impressive career.
Over the last decade and a half, I have to agree with you, Kenny.
But those are the 3.
Yeah,
Kobe,
I agree with you.
Kobe, Jordan, and West. Everyone else can't say they had a better career. Maybe it's equal, but not better.
That's a good one to consider, good one to chew on. Time now for tip-off. We send it over to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Thank you, thank you. I know I have a wonderful voice.
The Pacers look to take charge. We're going to bring it to you here from Indianapolis, Indiana. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive,
and
Greg,
away we
it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a
and
team
already an
get
early
that
turnover.
away from
Love
home.
it.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Shane Larkin is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Whiteside, and at the pivot spot, man in the middle.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Larkin kicks to Whiteside. Wade outside. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Good shot.
And the Pacers with possession here. There's the pick. Ellis goes in.
That's
Good
not the
work
shot I would have
defensively
taken,
by
but okay.
About 1 minute into the first quarter.
Who the heck am I guarding? I'm not
Here's
leaving
Larkin.
my assignment.
He's
It's
guarded
telling
by
me to
Ellis.
guard 50 different people.
Shot clock at 6. Wade misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, George. George gets a screen from Moore. Outside, George. Freak sets a screen for George. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. George has got his first points in this one.
That's annoying to me.
And here's Miami.
You know it's bad when I'm
It's
annoying
a
myself.
game. This game coming on the heels
Why
of their
can I
win
not?
against Chicago.
Okay, there we go.
And how about
Settle
the
down.
game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how
Great
powerless
shot
the
there,
D was to stop it.
Basharuno.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And that is good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I
Clark,
like
some
them to
tough
continue
offensive
to hand
sets.
me
They
2
want to turn it
points.
around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Yeah, it's just
How's
a smart
that?
shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Right wing. Moore passes to George. Again, Indiana.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor.
take
Just the
this.
one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Bosh, no one around him. The basket good. off the
Okay,
assist
so
from
who's
Wade.
supposed to be guarding Chris
Bosh
Bosh?
has got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Inside, here's Moore. Buries it down low.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch. Even better
Easy
finish.
movement.
The Heat trail by 4.
Okay, do you have Bosh?
Wade kicks to Whiteside.
Hill.
George against Dang. He dishes it to Whiteside.
Luol Deng.
Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Wade for the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat and came out with a win.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
Ellis. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Bosh, the screen. Larkin dishes to Whiteside.
Oh,
one up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And we always talk about making
again,
your teammates
consistency.
better. That
lets me know who I am supposed to be guarding and then keep me on that person.
George against Dang. Pick up by Hill. Hill passes to Hill. The three from George. No luck, and it's Miami the other way.
Ooh, accolade unlocked. 20 minutes played.
Played with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill.
Okay,
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little
You
late.
like the call.
Yeah, it looked like it.
You liked the call.
He slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. And then for Miami, Darrell Wright's
my
checked
first
in
block
for
of the game
Whiteside.
right there.
Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Dwayne Wade. Here is Hill following the basket by Darrell Wright. The drive by Hill. Shoots from 12. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Hill. Moore's got his second basket. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Larkin kicks to Wright. There's a
Give me the ball.
Screen.
I will have it.
Right against Moore. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And Indiana making a change here. Isles is checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Robertson's checked in. Miles dishes to Moore. Stuckey outside. From 13, it's hauled in by the Heat.
Why didn't I jump at all?
The shot's there for him, and he's
hit the
gotta
rebound
take it.
button.
I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to Moore. 18.
Come on, there we go.
Moore's got 6. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And before the game, we heard from Chris Bosh. While they're taking it one game at a time, he definitely sees the big picture.
As a veteran, you know what's at arm's length for you. You know the possibility of your season. You know if you can make the playoffs or you're not going to make it, or what seed.
Am I the only one
reaching.
who's just hearing?
You know, we have to start making a push to be in a good position during that time.
I'm not good at making dinosaur noises.
Chris Bosh has become one of the wise old men of the NBA with this long. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside.
Or sounded like a dinosaur throwing up.
Right. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Roberson. And it's Larkin in for Green. Moore in at power forward. Ellis is out there with Hill.
Come on.
Then it's Hill, and it's George in at the 3.
Come on, man.
So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He ended with 20 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
The shot by George, wide open. Connects from 3-point range.
I know when it's time to give the ball
and
up.
Now an 8-point Pacer lead. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Larkin passed away. It's stolen by Hill.
Could have very easily have just taken that shot myself.
Hill with it. Wade picks him up. Hill, a screen on Wade, and it's Hill penetrating. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Hill. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Impressive.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Nice shot by Larkin. Pacers leading by 8. Now here's Ellis. He's coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia. And yes, sir, that one drops. Ellis has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's got it going here in the second.
He's got it going
as this game
on.
continues to go.
I'm facing Lou all day.
Bosch, a screen on Ellis. Wade kicks to Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Wade against Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Larkin in the corner. Pulls up on the wing, and it's sent back by Hill.
Wow.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
It doesn't matter. We're going to get the ball back here anyway. They're going to have enough for try a lob shot.
And they force the shot clock violation.
Yep, not enough.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. Ellis dishes to Hill. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Moore.
Got it.
The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
The dish to Bosch.
Oh.
And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
I tried to jump over the back of Hill there to get the
and we're
block.
heading to halftime.
Quite work out.
Pacers lead by 12. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, tell us what you want to see.
I don't care what Eric Spoelstra has to say. What happened?
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Shot.
On the floor for Miami.
Bada-ring,
The big men are Bosch and Whiteside.
Star.
And it's Larkin in at the one spot. So he gets them both. The Heat trail by 14. Pass to Whiteside. The feed now to Larkin. Bosch, a screen on Hill. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice move.
Oh, never mind. I thought I had an open shot there. I was extremely wrong.
Ellis against Wade. Ellis, the pass to Moore. Good for the 5th time in 5
that was
shots.
almost too much on that shot.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here is Whiteside following the basket by Freak. 5 on the clock. Here's Larkin. The 3-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 14. Outside Hill. To the middle, up off the screen.
Oh, nice dunk. There's a poster.
You know, he might be
you.
small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the
That's a minor
building.
poster.
Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
Hello, Jelovit.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one.
Prevents him
Back
from
to
getting
you,
an
Kevin.
easy shot.
And thank you for that, Doris. Miami shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game. Free throw good. Bosch.
Check out the game for Bosch. He has 8 points.
Oh, that's right.
He's
I can do
chalked up
the
one
screen shake
three-pointer on the
thing. I
day
always
as
forget
well.
about that.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
It's all in by the Heat. Bosch has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And the foul called on Freak.
Oops.
Freak. That's his first personal foul.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Indiana. And Miami with a change here, too. Robertson's checked in. To the inside. And right, here we go. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Stolen by Bosch.
Oh, at least I made a good diving effort.
And Robertson kicks to Wright. And that one's good. Wright's got 8 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And Turner with the basket on the assist by Stuckey. And the Pacers lead by 12.
And a sharp
Get some
pass
easy
to set up
baskets
that high
here.
percentage shot in close.
Kicks it to Whiteside. Inside, here's Wright, and the layup's good off the glass. 10
We're
points
getting
for him.
easy baskets,
Everything
and
working
we're
for him
giving
out of the
up
half as
easy
they've hit 4 of their
baskets.
first 5 shots.
Stuckey dishes to Miles. He kicks it to Hill. Stuckey passes to Moore. That's good.
There we go.
Moore's got 4 this quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
And Robertson kicks to Bosch. He feeds it to Green. Whiteside a screen. A drive by Green.
Oh, man, I wish he would have shot that. I would have loved to have picked
Moore's
up the
got
block.
4 rebounds now tonight. Stuckey outside to the paint. And Whiteside sends it back. Outside, Green shoots from the elbow. And that one's good.
Love the assist.
Okay.
I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month.
41%. That's not bad at all. It's actually very
right
exceptional.
now,
And the Heat making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Stuckey kicks to Miles. Miles off the pick from Moore. On the wing, Hill.
Yeah, that wasn't as strong of a screen as I could have set.
The Heat trail by 10. Winslow dishes to Robertson. Pass to Green. Right side sets the bit for Green. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's mine.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Takes the 13-footer. Moore with the bucket.
And makes the 13-footer.
Moore's got 6 here in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Roberson the pass to Wright. Dishes to Green. That's good. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here is Hill.
Okay.
Looking for his first
I didn't realize he was
basket
going to
steal in
drive. Wow, that was a long cross-court pass.
Stuckey right side. Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer no good.
Probably could have found a better shot
by
than
10.
that.
Here's Winslow. Here's Whiteside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Okay.
And the Heat with some changes.
Here's a nice little rest.
Changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Hill. Freak comes in for Mike Scott. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat.
Nope.
Green comes in for
whoops, Stuckey stayed behind.
Underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for Pacers. Gill and Stuckey are the guard set. Turner is out there with Freak, and it's George in the 3 spot.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Bosh.
I thought it was an excellent block attempt.
On the wing, Green. From 13, it's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Miami. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Now here is Hill. Down low, Turner. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
Good.
And it's 8 points for Miles Turner.
Make a
the
shot like that.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Green kicks to Dang. No good. George with the defensive effort. Pacers leading by 19
Another
points.
rebound for me.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Moore against Dang. Moore dishes to George. George gets a screen from Moore. Puts up the baby hook. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got 5 rebounds tonight. Larkin kicks to Dang. It's hauled in by George.
All right.
Too much congestion in the lane.
I guess we'll go back the other way now.
A better shot that time, no question.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? 22 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those.
The first free throw is good. Whiteside's checked in for Jarrell Wright. And both free throws good for Paul George. The Heat trail by 21.
Oh, my God. Oh, there's one
down
side.
Low.
Turner.
That time on the assist by Larkin. Larkin's got his 4th assist in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Stuckey. Moore outside.
Give me that before
to
you
the
do
paint.
something
Wants to
stupid
get it
with
to Turner and does.
Hey!
Nice shot. He's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, That's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And he gets it to go.
Shane Larkin has
Pacers
just been
leading
getting
by
real
20.
easy buckets.
Outside, George. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post, and he hits the jump shot. George has got 6 in the quarter.
It's a thing of beauty right there.
Got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands.
I don't think timeout's going to help.
He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Green. Great D that time for Moore.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
It's Hill on the wing. He's covered by Whiteside. Back to Stuckey. Hill against Green. Offensive rebound. Outside for George. To the middle. Stuckey outside. Passes it to George.
All right.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter.
Easy,
to the
George.
paint. Here's Moore, and the officials call traveling violation.
Yeah, first turnover of the game.
Okay,
Overall,
I have
he's
no
been
idea
rock
what just
solid.
happened there.
Yes,
That was a little goofy.
Green with the ball. He dishes it to Wright. And the pass to Wade. Wright sets a screen for Wade. Back to Wright. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Young outside. So no problem for Indiana.
Okay, well, that was a pretty easy victory.
They were the better basketball team by far.
I like coasting to easy wins.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Let's see who got player of the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan player of the game, Paul George. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
Ernie, that is the definition of domination.
Wow, yeah, 26 points.
Tonight.
I would say player of the game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal,
as
Kenny
well
the Jet Smith,
deserved
Kevin
there.
Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Advance. All right, next. Do I have a new person? Okay. Yay! I've earned extra money. OKC. Ooh, this ought to be a good one.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel.
At least I hope it's a good one.
Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I realize
this
could be just a huge blowout, too.
For Indiana, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. You know, San Antonio Spurs win the NBA champions, small market team.
President Barack Obama will attend Bulls-Cavs game in Chicago.
You just have to have guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late-night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help boost your profile and earning potential as a player.
How about Kevin Durant? Okay,
no question. They've been to the NBA Finals.
That's
no
another
Bulls
example.
will deliver 3D presentation on the court during introductions.
People know who you are.
Wow.
Late night dining, huh?
Sounds like, well, they've got the president in attendance.
The barometer of
it sounds like they are going to have some possibly impressive graphics and opening
for the viewers as we turn it over to Kevin Harlan.
Good thing I'm watching this game tonight.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last game for the Pacers, they pick up the W against Miami. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but, guys, by what an emphatic
here we go.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court
get a free throw here.
More in it, power forward.
Hit it. Convert the and one for me.
Then it's Hill, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Indiana on D. It's a 3-point game. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I went to try to pick it up, and that didn't quite work.
Post, and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA.
Left this man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
And
that's a lot of space given to Paul George.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Well,
I have no idea. I don't know what they were thinking.
Game against the Magic.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree it was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
George gets a screen from
Moore, wow.
And there's the ball on Anthony
Excuse
Moore.
me.
That is his first foul of the game. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Ellis outside. Back to Moore. Westbrook with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Waiters. Westbrook passes to Ibaka. The shot will not go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. in this one.
And this is the first of 2 games between the
That was an interesting possession for us.
West, so they don't see
it's a weird game thus far.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
Here's Westbrook. Paul George making his last shot. Good. Westbrook's got his first basket of the night.
Tisk,
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Right side, George. Kick out to Moore. Back to George. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. 11 feet away. And he gets it to go. Waiters got his first points in this one.
And that's just a great individual.
Okay. Come on, calm down, everybody. Calm down.
The defense.
They set the pick. And George, here we go.
Oh, so close to the end.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
You know, there's been
Hold
some
your breath.
improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And George drops them both.
They go in if
First
you do
quarter
that.
of basketball, just over 2.5
scientific
minutes
fact.
play. Here's Morrow. A 20-point game for him in the win against Orlando. The 11-footer, no good. Hill with some nice D. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The shot by George, wide open. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 9 points for Paul George. Thunder trailing by 4.
Jogging back.
Ibaka dishes to Waiters. Westbrook kicks to Morrow. Back to Westbrook.
Kevin Durant
5
must
on the
be
clock.
injured.
And a foul on the shot.
Woo, George!
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And their success rate on the season right around 77%.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And the Thunder with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka.
It's a great
and it's
name.
Payne in for Dion Waiters.
Just rolls
Indiana
right off the
also
tongue.
making some
Mitch
changes.
McGarry.
Turner's checked in for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in for George.
Oh,
Rodney Stuckey subbed in
that's
for
a
Monte
beautiful
Ellis.
setup right there.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Indiana. They set the pick.
Steady.
6 to shoot.
Steady.
Here's Westbrook.
Nope.
It's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Well, at least you're not getting that shot.
2 on the clock. Payne gets a wide open look.
I should have gone out
with
there.
The screen and drills the jumper. Indiana leading.
Clap,
Hill
clap.
kicks to Hill.
Clappity clap.
Pick up by Hill. Freak sets a screen for Hill. Stuckey drives inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play
Some early work
defensively.
here
If
at
you
the free throw
can't
line.
force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly.
This is one of the negatives about this game is you get stuck at this screen a lot.
Pacers leading by 7. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Dion Waiters is out there with Payne, and it's Morrow in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Miles the pass to Stuckey. In the corner, George with it. 3-pointer. Basket is good.
Nice.
From Stuckey. Stuckey's got 3 assists tonight.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak
Yeah, there's
in
a
the last
rebound
matchup
finally.
against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended with 14 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. He came pretty close to closing out the perfect game from the field, but I think his coach will take it. Pretty good effort, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean,
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
A hard act to follow here tonight.
But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Down low.
Oh, Stuckey. Why can't you pass?
Stuckey outside. Up and in on the layup. Stuckey's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Pacers.
Try to throw it over Serge Ibaka. Throw it around.
Get back in this game.
Payne dishes to Ibaka. Moore with the steal.
Well, thanks.
Now here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. And the shot is good. Stuckey's got 7.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
That's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Morrow, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
All right.
Kicks to Miles. On the wing, Stuckey. He has 7. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That's good.
How about that
Moore's
shot?
got his second basket of the night.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Group shots.
What? Player keeps freezing today.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Hill comes in for Turner. And it's Ellison for C.J. Miles. Payne hits them both.
Oh.
Now Stuckey.
I had it
averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Nice concentration here. The double clutch layup. Stuckey's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
Run the fast break.
Indiana and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possession.
Taking care of business.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Go on, keep dribbling. Dribble all day.
Just 5 on the clock.
See if I care.
The 19-foot shot. The shot is off. Ellis with some nice D.
Successful box out.
It up. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Ellis has got his first bucket of the night.
We're on
by
fire.
16. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ibaka with a screen on Stuckey. Payne kicks to Ibaka. Shot, high post, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, okay.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
That's good.
Boy, I tell you what,
shot.
Nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Screened by Ibaka. Payne kicks to
That was an interesting pass.
Drills the three-pointer. Waiters got 5.
And of course they hit that
respect
shot.
shown to him by the defenders.
Physical D.
Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. The Thunder in 4th.
You can't get
the Thunder in 4th.
With the basketball against this group. Pocket and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And the Thunder with some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana.
Well, that's scoring-wise going on so far in this game, but
the plan of attack
it's like carrying over from 2K15 where I always struggled against the Thunder.
To the rim.
But I am getting some, helping my teammates set up
that's
for
10
their
straight
baskets.
points now inside.
Nice work there coming off the screen.
Should have gone out there.
7 points for Russell Westbrook.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Hill kicks to Moore.
What?
No good.
You're going to tell me little short Dion Waiters is going to cause me enough problems? Shenanigans.
Waiters with the ball. He's picked up by Hill.
Shenanigans.
3-point range, and it's Westbrook again missing. Indiana leading by 12.
Uh-oh, get out of the paint, get out of the paint.
Now the dish to Hill. 35 seconds left in the first half.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Westbrook against Hill.
Well, this is a little bit of a mismatch.
And he hits the jump shot. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
They set the pick. Pass to Hill. Launches a 3.
Come on.
Rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Ooh, wow.
For the first
F.
Monte, you.
I think I was that unphysical on defense.
Okay, guys.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys.
This is where I turn on the Jets and go off for 20 points.
How about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Moore in at the 4 spot. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hill at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I was going to set a screen for him.
Here's the screen.
Continued.
The 3 from George. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really just a
ball movements at screen for score. Watching that grade just rise on
as good in their last game.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Hill. But he stays with it.
And he's going to get it back.
Wing. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Wow.
Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Inside, tries to save it.
Okay, guys. Now we're just playing like idiots.
Kanter sets the pick for Westbrook. Waiters passes to Kanter. Off the mark, a chance to trim it to single digits.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And a wide open look for Freak. Buried from 15 feet out.
Yeah.
Moore's got 6.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Ooh, nice somersault. Impressive. I'd give it an 8.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect
how I
to
just
see
like
them going
hovered
to him
there to
constantly.
get that rebound.
Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris.
Ooh,
That's
nice
good.
move,
Nothing
George.
but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Screen by Ibaka. Payne kicks to Westbrook. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got 11.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Come on, George. I've got the screen here for
Westbrook
you.
against
Oh,
Hill.
Westbrook
And
just
he gets
fell
it to
down.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Thunder trailing by 14. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka.
Uh-oh.
Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Yep.
Westbrook's
I
got
went to
his
lock
6th assist
into
on the
him
night.
right
Defender
as
a
he
little hesitant
started
to
to
offer
drive,
resistance
and
as he burst to the hoop.
things ended very poorly for me.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's more. Foul call.
And
that
one.
time
Come
the
on,
layup. That'll
ball.
give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Tyler Hansbrough checked in for Enes Kanter. And so Moore nails both of them. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 14. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka, passes it to Payne. Hansbrough setting the pick for Payne.
Hansbrough.
It's Morrow atop the key. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Payne. The 3. Excellent D there from
Oh,
him.
just out-rebounded him.
Pacers leading by 14. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Right side George. Back to Moore. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Moore's got 10 points
Using
in the
the
game.
glass, using the
And he just big
mismatch
boyed it
there.
right
I mean,
the height
did
advantage
Russell
he's got
Westbrook
down
really
low,
think he was
really
going to guard me?
difficult for them to defend.
Ibaka goes in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
I'm being physical on defense.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Moore. Hill comes in for George. And it's C.J. Miles in for Hill. Indiana's
Stream locked up again. Gotta keep monitoring that, especially in
it's
this
an
game.
18-point game. Westbrook the point
Can't
with
see
Waiters
my,
at the
like a
2.
mic icon
Enes Kanter
in
is
case
out
my
there with
mic ever
McGarry,
goes.
And it's Ibaka in at the 3, the small forward.
Look at that
The
sick
lineup of the
jump
game
just
for
out
Oklahoma
of.
City.
Oh! I am here.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing
fly
out
through the
airspace
air like
and sending
Superman.
shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Morrow's checked in. It's Hill on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Hill drives in. Here's Moore. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And 12 points for Freak.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
No, I haven't actually exploded for the 20 points I said I was going to, but I've definitely had a much better
Westbrook
score.
against Hill. Westbrook dishes to Kanter. Can't get it to fall.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
George gets a screen from Moore.
Oh!
A beautiful reverse
Look at
layup.
that move.
And that's now 19 points here for George.
Oh, George is flying through the air
obviously,
like
he
Superman.
knows how to finish with some flair.
Flying high in my
Westbrook
Superman
passes to
socks.
Ibaka, to the inside, and it's sent back
Oh,
by George.
no.
They get it back.
Well, he just hasn't looked
Roller
right to me.
coaster of
A bit
emotions.
Out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
Trailing by 20. Right side, Westbrook.
Oh, that was a bunch of good nonsense.
The Waiters. Six on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Hill. But they recover it. Goes back up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get
Come on, there we go.
Moore with the bucket.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
And that one's good.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Pacers leading by 20.
Don't call for the pass.
Outside, George. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Okay.
21 points here for George.
I love his shot selection.
George has the hot hand again today.
For the rest of the team.
Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Ellis against Waiters. Ibaka. This is tomorrow. Ellis against Waiters. Hill pulls it in.
Jeez.
That was an ugly-looking shot.
Something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Silly, silly.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots.
Like that.
Nice touch on the bank shot.
I mean, they're still 20 points down.
6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
This game is a blowout.
I
said it was going to be a blowout. I said it could be a blowout, but I was expecting the blowout to go the other way.
Try to take this thing over
hoping for a good close game
and really build that lead up.
But when I said I was hoping for a good close game, but this could very well be a blowout, I was thinking of OKC blowing us out.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass.
Oh no!
Big.
Oh no, not the weird
Get the ball
inside the head
rim,
thing
get
again.
It out to our guards. We can get out
please,
in transition.
Please, no more of that. No. Got enough of that in 2K15.
Thank you. Update from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Ellis against Waiters. Ellis the pass to Moore. And that one's good.
Nailed it.
Moore's got 12 points here in the second half.
Right,
this is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know what this guy.
Yeah, 12 points in the second half compared to 4 in the first.
Ellis against Waiters. Ibaka outside. Westbrook against Hill. Westbrook, no good. Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better,
one.
but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was
There's
good.
the
player
and one
movement was
finally.
excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way
up to 99
and set the
there.
tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite
Guess
conferences.
my free throw shooting is just
you can
so
bet they'll take
amazing
the
down
same
the
approach
stretch. Maybe
right
it's
into
something
game
that I
2
could get a boost
they had
from
tonight.
it too somewhere.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
Oh! Then I give up the and one right back.
So no problem
That's
for
okay.
Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
24-point blowout. We're good.
The 2K Sports post-game
We're
show.
really good.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
Me!
He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11, and the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
I think I had my headphones
and that
turned
wraps
down
things
for that
up,
one.
folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Ding dong ding dong digga digga dong ding dong dong da doom bang dugga dugga dum ba beep ba da doop ba beep ba boop ba ba. I'm losing my mind ba da doop boop boop. Whew. All right. Boston. We want to run these drills, but I don't really have much of a choice. I need to get some attributes. Down down doom doom di 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 poppy di di pop di di bada 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 poppy poop pop poop. What happened? Ball me. No, that's my ball. Give me that. Oh, you stole my ball.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Oh! What a shot. No. Well, at least I think I get a bronze badge for at least making one shot. This camera angle screws with me, and I haven't found a way to change it. Hey, there's a block. Okay. Wow. Tried just about everything to try to change this camera angle. Nothing really seems to work. Oh, he's got that. Oh, I took a risk and it paid off. Some solid work there. Okay, I gotta stop him. Back off and let him take some crazy, wild shots. Come on, get in there. Ooh. Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy. That was too easy. Oh, no. Oh, he's gonna come back and win this. Stop him, Hill. Okay. Couldn't afford to have that happen. Oh, Hill, you gotta hit that. Nope. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Oh, that was my chance. That should have sealed the deal. Nope. There we go. Alright, a successful drill. Gym Rat badge progress. Alright, now we do another Boston drill.
Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up.
Oh, I already got a head start? Oh, I see. I see. I gotta make defensive stops. Okay. Oh. Too easy. Look at my solid defensive work. Now this is more my drill right here. I love the free throw one. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. Silence. I shall be silenced. Free throw one is definitely my drill. Boing. Alright, can end it all right here. Oh! Oh, I thought I could have the block on that one. Maybe this is where it all ends? Nope. Oh, wow. I didn't even do anything on that one. Yikes. No, I can't give him points. Ah. Come on, Scott, score on him. There. Yeah! Woohoo! Victory! Thank you! And thank you. Alpha Dog. Ooh.
All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need.
5 shots in a row. Pick up a few more bonus coins here. There's the 10 shots. You think I can hit a 3-pointer? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Nope, easy, nope, easy, easy, easy. No, that's too far of a step back. Okay. Hey, there we go. So I can hit a 3-pointer down here now. Nope. There we go. Okay, now I need to hit a shot. Grab a ball. Hurry, 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 hurry. No! I failed. Okay, there's that. Hit shot there. Run! Run me! Run! No! I only failed that time. Come on, hurry, run! Yeah! Okay, now I know there's a bonus drill here. Oh, this one. I'm not very good at this. I was getting some of them right there. Oh, what a weird bounce. About as good. Oh, slightly better at that one than I am at the Gatorade one. Ah. Options, gameplay settings. Finish practice. And that took us perfectly to the end of the stream here. So we'll get back to the gym. We'll wrap everything up. Like I said earlier, coming up this afternoon, I'll be in Destiny. Check out some of the Halloween stuff. Have some more Halloween. We'll have some Halloween fun. It's really great. I have to say. I applaud Bungie this time around. The Halloween in the Taken King is a lot better than it was in year one. So let's just run through everything here. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at 4moresports. Link is down in the description, both here on Twitch or if you're watching this later on YouTube. And Twitter is where I just post general stream information, what I'm streaming, changes the schedule, stuff like that. Let's see here. Well, of course, speaking of YouTube, youtube.com/DSADeathAndy589, same as my Twitch username here. All my streams are posted up there, any ones that I've already done. So if you want to get caught up on, some of the other 2K16 streams, or if you want to see some of the other content I have up there. Also, all future streams will be uploaded to YouTube, so if you ever have to miss a stream or come in halfway through and want to check out the rest of it, it's all going to be uploaded there to my YouTube channel. If you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to hit that subscribe button and give this video a good old thumbs up. And the last thing is, if you like to help support the stream, the biggest way you can do so is just simply follow me here on Twitch and continue to come back and watch the stream yourself. It's the method I greatly appreciate the most. Getting a little tongue-tied here at the end. But if you want to help out in additional ways, the two other options are you can donate to the stream, which donations go to help keep the stream running on a consistent basis by helping out with general living costs, upgrading stream equipment, buying games to play on the stream, stuff like that. Need to do some vocal warm-ups here. Anyways, but I'll never shake you down for money. So you're always welcome to come here and watch the stream, but if you'd like to help out in an additional way, then it's simple: share, friends, family. If you're a fellow streamer or YouTube gaming channel and you want to do a promote for promote, just direct message me on Twitter or Twitch. Twitter is the better of the two ways to get a hold of me. We can work out the details there. I'm all for doing a promote for promote. I think that covers everything now. So, until the next time you decide to tune in, I will see you at that point. But until then, have a great day.